Hey everybody, how is it going? Forgive the hairy legs, the dirty bike, and the slightly tired sounding voice. It's been pretty hectic, as I've let on in the last couple of videos, but I think all of that's come to an end now finally. This morning we're off to Bizzo Cafe, which is sort of, kind of like a base for the team. And I'm going to meet not one, not two, not three teammates, but there'll be four of us out on the road today. And that is the first time since March the 5th, I think, when we had our team launch. And that feels like an absolute lifetime ago. So much has changed since then. Anyway, we're going to meet Tristan, we're going to meet Bradley, and one new teammate as well. But I'm late. I've not had breakfast, not shaved my legs, not got my bike ready. So I'm sure someone's going to comment about that. Not you guys, but one of my teammates. You'll probably notice I've taken most of my kit off. It's unbelievably humid, and it's not really even that cold. It's like 20 degrees. I'm dripping in sweat. It's only a 10-minute ride, mostly downhill. I've done my favourite trick of wildly overdressing. And the undervest is the next thing to come off. But I'm going to sit myself down with a coffee and see my teammates. First off, in ascending age order,
right.
Tristan Davies, youngest rider on the team.
Yep.
Where are you from, Tristan? Tell us all about yourself.
I'm from St Agnes in Cornwall.
I like cycling.
Hey?
I like cycling.
I do like cycling.
Mountain biking more.
Mountain biking more. A little bit of cross as well. Mixing it up.
All the cycling.
All the cycling.
So Tristan's mum taught me at school, actually.
Yeah, she did.
I'd quite like to remind her of that every time I see her.
Yeah, very naughty boy apparently.
No. Right, next up we have Bradley, who is sort of from Cornwall.
Yeah, born in Truro, lived in Pendine till I was 5, and then we moved up to Leicestershire.
Pendine, which famously has 360 days of mist a year.
Yeah, and a loud foghorn.
Bradley not only drives the coolest car in the team, I would say. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Hearing it this morning. Also rides off-road.
Yeah, a bit of mountain biking, done a bit of cyclocross in the past as well. Yeah, so like mixing it up.
Multi-talented. And then finally, we got another. Someone that spent way too many hours riding the bike with over the years. Someone that tried to get themselves out of being a teammate this year. Steve Lampier. So Steve, you may remember, in June, rode into the back of a van, or rather the van reversed into Steve whilst he was riding downhill.
May.
What do you mean May?
May.
Blimey, that's a while ago. Spent quite a while in hospital. Go on, run us through your injuries.
Oh, I shattered my shoulder blade. I fractured 3 ribs. I broke my collarbone. I ruptured my spleen, and I punctured my lung.
It's not too bad, really.
That could have been worse.
Could have been much worse. Steve's back riding, unbelievably, in quite a short space of time, I would say. And last week we went mountain biking on the Monday, and Steve was creeping, and I was quite excited then about the long ride that you'd planned on Thursday. Turns out it was all just smoke and mirrors, and on Thursday I got half wheeled for 7 hours, not just by Steve, but by Tristan over there as well. So, not ideal, but seek revenge again. We're going mountain biking against you.
Yeah. Can we do a 7-hour mountain bike ride?
Yeah, actually, I really want to do a 200-kilometre mountain bike ride, so now it's on record.
Can we? We'll do that. We'll do that by the end of the month.
Yep, that's the deal. Because we're going to need the daylight hours. Look at the views! Here we are, descending into Blue Hills. 33% out each side. Cycling! Right, we've ridden out to Blue Hills to take some pictures to celebrate Steve joining the team as a bike rider, long-time manager, last year rider. Many complexities, and he can explain all why later. Smile, Stephen! Yeah, that's as good as that gets.
I'm a misunderstood character.
Off-road cycling!
Yeah, I thought I was just...
Look at the views. Why on earth would anyone want to live here? Do you want to live here, Bradley?
Yeah, it'd be brilliant to move back.
After how many years? How old are you now? 22?
22, so I think
Oh,
it's like...
Colin's way. 18 years. 22. You imagine being 22 again? Tristan, you'll be 22 one day. Because of the coronavirus, we've not actually had much time together all year, and this is pretty much, well no, this is the first time since March that 4 of us have been in one place. Pictures over there with the drone, you probably can hear it, might not see it.
It's an angry bee.
This is this Trevella?
Yeah.
There we go. Otherwise known as Blue Hills. And we've got Rob McPherson from the development team as well. Say hello, Rob. Tell us about yourself.
Hello. Yeah, Rob. Flying the drone today. Yeah, I've been riding since August. Well, racing since August. And
Not August this year.
Not August this year. No, it's August now. Isn't it? So
That's
racing
alright.
a year now, I guess. Not that it's been much racing, and yeah, it's going well.
You've been pestering Steve at training, haven't you?
Yeah.
Half wheeling Steve, basically. That's what I've heard anyway.
Annoy him, get him to do some training. You know, pushing up those hills.
Look at Steve breathing in for his photos now over there. And tense. 1, 2, 3. Yep, forearm tense is on. Looking good, Tristan. You look like you belong on the beach anyway.
Yeah, I'm overdue a trim.
Right, and finally, our 5th member of the team for the day, Colin Bradbury. Camera can definitely see you. Tell us about yourself, Colin.
How's about myself? This is my local roads here in St Agnes, so nice to see the boys out here. I am the media PR photographer guy, and I do the commercial stuff as well for St Piran.
I think it's fair to say that Colin does more work behind the scenes than anybody else. If it wasn't for Colin, we wouldn't exist basically.
No, I will not make coffee though, I'll make that quite clear.
Also not an air traffic controller, which you may have heard that overhead.
I've got the steep bit.
And now we're getting all the way up. You've got the proper steep bit. I'm in first gear. At least it's not competitive. Oh, the trouble with filming like this, stop start. Bradley's at the end of his tether. Look how angry he is.
Need some food. Fill me up again.
You do need some food, compared to me and Steve. Look at this horrible, horrible corner. It's probably the only part of the climb that's actually 33%. The other day in a video, someone asked if I could sprint against a teammate. So I've chosen the 2 lightest teammates I currently have. Are we going to sprint 3 poles?
Yeah, we can do.
Should we wait for this car to go by? And then I'll edit it to make it look like I did really well. If you beat me, we'll keep on going again until I win. Oh, Tristan's really fast. They're not slow, are they? In your own words, tell us your career highlights and also why you're going to ride for St Piran again.
Career highlights. Winning the National Road Race Series overall in 2014, 15. That was probably up there. Well, it is up there.
I don't know which year it was actually.
I've led the National Series. Leading the National Series last year actually was pretty cool. Because we was only an amateur team. Elite team. That was good. Twice Tour Series. The only person to win the Sprint jersey twice in Tour Series.
That's quite a good claim.
Quite just to put my name out there. And actually, the result I'm the most proud of is 3 times top 17 in Tour of Britain, and I've been best domestic rider twice. Which, and I think, okay, it's not top 10, it's not world beating, but
it is a top 17.
It was what I actually set out to get. It was like the top 20. I won it top 10, but the Tour of Britain just got harder and harder. So actually, I was really, really proud of that. To be honest.
Save some cake, Steve. Oh, well, you've eaten all of that yourself.
I haven't. You smashed it.
Get it in there, Tristan.
Why I've returned to St Piran? Because home team. I've done a lot of work in the background setting this team up since end of 2017. So, in effect, I was racing the Ribble Pro Cycling to enable me to do the Tour of Yorkshire Tour and Tour of Britain, which was meant to start in Cornwall this year. But as it's not happening, I didn't really see the need to be in that team anymore, and this is my home team. And also I need to be teammates with Chris again.
It's been a while. 10 years.
10 years now. We rode Colnago then as well.
We did.
In a team supported by Ricky. So yeah, it was just natural really. And also, like, because of my crash, I've only been back on the bike 3.5 weeks now. So there's no racing going to happen this year, so I didn't see the need to stay with Ribble really. And gets right round in.
You just want to wear the last kit, don't you?
Yeah, Cornish flag on my sleeve.
So that was a team media day. It was quite a long day out. It was quite enjoyable, if I'm really honest, spending time with teammates that you don't get to see that often, welcoming another new or returning teammate, and just having a bit of a chat, a bit of a catch up, coffee, cake, messing around in the sun. That is definitely one of the more enjoyable days of work, partly because it didn't rain, didn't have to train, just stress-free and enjoyable. Hopefully in the future there'll be loads more of these sorts of videos with a little bit of insider information, stuff that you just don't see that goes into the workings of a cycling team. And I will definitely oil my chain for the next video. See you all soon.